Hello, my name is Ben Nelson, and I'm doing the band book week. And the book that I chose was The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Um, to me, I thought it was a very good book. The lead character is Charlie. It kind of talks about how he goes through high school, just kind of day by day. Charlie is a very socially awkward teenager, and it just gives real life scenarios of a high school student and the things that Charlie went through, and it's set up in kind of like a diary format. It was banned in Wallingford, Connecticut. Some of the parents thought that the material in the book weren't very. It wasn't okay for the high school students, and didn't think that the students should be able to read it. For me, I think it's an important book because I think it gives a lot of good life scenarios for high school. I necessarily didn't go through the situations that Charlie went through, but it really talks about the friendships that he builds, the situations that he was put in through high school. And for me, that really kind of hit home because you hear about that from stories of your friends or just you yourself going through it. One of the parts in the book that really stuck out to me was when Charlie was with his friend Sam, and Sam was about to go away to college. And it's really, I think this is a really important part in the book, and for it being banned because of what was said in the book and what he kind of realized while the situation was happening. So let me read you the part. So I kissed her and she kissed me back, and we lay down on the floor and kept kissing, and it was soft, and we made quiet noises and kept silent and still. We went over to the bed and lay down on all the things that weren't put in suitcases, and we touched each other from the waist up over our clothes and then under our clothes and then without clothes, and it was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. She took my hand and slid it into her pants, and I touched her, and I just couldn't believe it. It was like everything made sense until she moved her hand under my pants and she touched me. That's when I stopped her. "What's wrong?" she asked. "Did that hurt?" I shook my head. "It felt good, actually. I didn't know what was wrong." "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." "No, don't be sorry," I said. "But I feel bad," she said. "Please don't feel bad. It was very nice," I said. I was starting to get really upset. "You're not ready?" she asked. I nod. To me, that's a very important part of the book, just because Charlie had gone through a certain time with his aunt, and his aunt had actually died. And come to find out later on in the book, what triggered him being upset during that time is that he realized that his aunt had molested him over the years. And almost, I think that's a very important part of the book, just because there's certain situations like that where people are afraid to talk about things and really don't realize what has happened to them in the past until certain situations happen. And I really believe that that plays a big part, and I just think that what he goes through throughout the book plays a big part in high school, and it's real life.